us out. So we've got Run a Camera and Brittany and David and Ray White back here. And I'm Karen Eagle with Old Dominion University. I teach entrepreneurship. So today we have somebody special here, an old friend of mine, Maya Houlihan and Jennifer Lalonde, and they're here from the House of Maya with a new business that they're putting together, a new part of that business. So I can't wait to hear this.
Thank you so much for having us here this morning. We're really excited to be able to present our newest business with you. As Karen said, my name is Maya, and I've been in the wedding industry for about 16 years. I own and operate about 7 different types of wedding businesses. 5 of them include retail establishments. And today I have Jennifer Lalonde with me. She's my COO of the company.
And I've been in the wedding industry since 2007. My background, different than Maya's, is actually in event planning.
So excess inventory and products is a huge problem for the wedding industry, as I'm sure it is for other industries. And basically the concept of House of Maya Online is to help wedding businesses and consumers buy and sell stagnant, discontinued, and overstock inventory. Similar business model to an eBay or an Amazon, if you've sort of blended those together, that is the House of Maya Online marketplace.
We thought we would start our presentation off today just to give you some background on wedding industry statistics. The wedding industry is a $79 billion industry here in the US. We are fortunate in that we have both had companies, and so we were able to base some of our projections and our performances on hard data in our own businesses, which has been a true benefit to us.
We'd like to note probably the biggest statistic here. It always makes me chuckle, and I think really solidifies the need for this marketplace, is that there are 2.5 million marriages that take place in the United States every year. But there are 6 million engagements that happen on Valentine's Day alone. One day, 6 million engagements. So while some people are having wedded bliss, there are other people that don't make it down the aisle, unfortunately, and we are providing a place for them as well to sell all of those goods that they purchased and are not going to be using.
And if you look at this on a global perspective, the wedding industry is a $300 billion industry. And when we launch, and with some of the relationships that we have internationally, we will be a global market. So let's talk about the problem a little bit. Maya has alluded to that. But essentially, one of the things we're trying to get an answer to is the fact that everything is scattered. It's very time consuming and stressful. But also, we are looking to provide the production. The wedding is a production. Doesn't matter if it's 25 people coming to your wedding or 250, thanks to some of our TV personalities, it requires a production. As vendors, we need to be able to offer a tremendous amount of choices, and that leaves us with surplus. For the bride and groom and engaged couples getting married, they too have to, for one day, bring all of these things in to make it happen, and then what do they do with it afterwards? And people want what they want, and they will go into hock to get it.
So our solution, excuse me, is that we have created the only centralized online marketplace that is business to business, business to consumer, and consumer to consumer for wedding businesses and customers. For the businesses, what they will essentially do is go on and create a storefront. So for small mom and pops, we're actually enabling them to add technology to their business without having to go out and create a website for themselves or an e-commerce site for themselves. Businesses can exchange goods with consumers and with other like businesses. And then, couples that have just tied the knot and want to recoup some money from their wedding day can buy and sell merchandise with consumers that are, getting ready to walk down the aisle, whether it's months from now or years from now. We've created an algorithm in our model that will easily connect the sellers and the buyers with like goods that they're trying to offset. We're also leveraging wedding planners. We will have a planner collective on our site. It will be a paid subscription. They'll pay $25 a month. But we would like to leverage the planners, A, to provide expertise to our consumers that are on the site, and then also to bring their businesses and their couples to our site to buy and sell. So our team is very diverse. We've got a great blend of wedding people and business people. With the wedding people, we have over 80 years of experience in the wedding industry. So we are wedding people that have created this marketplace for other wedding businesses. Julie, who's our director of wholesale, actually started with The Knot. She was there for 10 years, so she brings a lot of intelligence to us and also has a background in wholesale. Our CFO and our CTO are extremely seasoned, very just talented group of men. And then Quentin Jackson is our advisor. He just launched his own marketplace for the sports world at the beginning of this year.
So our revenue model, it's fairly simple. We will make money off of our transactions on the site. We take a percentage off of that. We will also incorporate subscription programs, affiliate programs, and then certainly there'll be opportunities for other wedding industry companies and related people who are trying to target our market. They will have opportunities to advertise on the site as well.
Okay. So the vision came to us the middle of this year. It actually came to me in June of 2016. We're very lucky that we can launch in January. Our Chief Technology Officer has 50 web developers at his disposal, which is why we're going to market in 6 months versus 18 months to 2 years. We are presently in our beta phase of testing. We launched both on the West Coast and the East Coast on January 15th, and we're going to launch at 2 major events. Here in Hampton Roads, we're going to launch at our bridal showcase. That brings out about 2,000 people. And then the goal is to, by December 2017, completed 20,000 transactions, which is about $4.7 million in revenue. And we've got a really multi-pronged marketing campaign to attract users and businesses.
Our ask is $500,000 to launch and grow our business model for 20% equity. And conveniently, we've used a wedding cake to show the distribution of how that will be spent. You can see that the largest portions are going to be spent on the website and app development and management, and then of course the very robust marketing and advertising campaigns that will be happening. We're fortunate, again, building on our current business models, we're very familiar with the target that we're trying to hit and what we need to do in order to penetrate that market.
Okay, so that is our presentation. We'd love for you to join us. Help us disrupt the $79 billion wedding industry.